Digital dive, a story out of Wisconsin, is making national headlines this morning. A teenager there is facing life in prison for killing her alleged sex trafficker. According to multiple reports, Chrystul Kizer was just 17 years old when she was arrested back in June of 2018 for fatally shooting Randy Volar III and setting his house on fire in Kenosha, Wisconsin. In a recent jailhouse interview with the Washington Post, Kaiser said she killed Volar because he was using her for sex trafficking. And when she didn't want to have sex on the night of his death, he pinned her to the floor. The Post also said that Kaiser was just 16 when she met 33-year-old Volar, who allegedly placed ads online to traffic her to other men. Months before his death, Volar was arrested on charges that included child sexual assault, but he was let go without bail. And during the course of their investigation, police found hundreds of child pornography videos and more than 20 home videos of Volar with underage black girls. We've had hundreds of comments on this story, with the majority of people outraged for this young woman. Angela here thinks she deserves an award, saying, "Do you know how many teens she probably saved from this man?" And so many comments were about how our justice system needs a lot of work. Alex says a teenager escaping hell is punished. Good job, Wisconsin. Now, the Kenosha County District Attorney says he's been pressured to drop all the charges from the very beginning of this case, but believes Volar's killing was actually premeditated, and Kaiser bragged about it, allegedly, on social media. And she's scheduled to have her trial start in this coming March on the 16th. You know, the nation will be watching this one closely.
Yeah, this is tricky because, I mean, if her allegations are true, can you imagine the trauma she went through? That's why there's so many people who are watching this one.
Peace and blessings, everyone. I am finally back, and I am back with a new reading for you guys on today. I know I've been MIA. I've been getting emails. I've been getting messages on my Facebook, on IG, wondering when I'm going to do more readings. And I'm so sorry it's been taking so long, but life happens, you guys. It truly happens, and I just didn't have the time and energy to put into doing a YouTube video at the moment. And as you all know, I don't just do YouTube videos just to do them. I have to be led to do it. So I'm not like some readers that just do readings every day or every few days on any type of subject, any person, celebrities, all of that. It has to be something that sticks out to me, something that resonates and that my spirit team makes me pay attention to, okay? And this reading today is one of them. And this reading is going to be regarding, her name is Chrystul Kizer, I believe. If I'm pronouncing her name wrong, please let me know in the comment section. As you know, I have a hearing impairment. I really don't hear that well through electronics, so I'm hoping I heard her name correctly. So, like I said, the reading is going to be about Chrystul Kizer. If you have not heard about her, she is facing prison time for killing this guy named Randy Volar, I believe. From my understanding, it's a sex trafficking case. That is what is being said. This is what is being portrayed in the media, and people are just upset that this young lady is about to go to jail and facing, I think, life in prison. If I'm not mistaken, I'm not sure if it's death penalty or life in prison. But it's a serious crime, and she's gonna get serious time. And a lot of people are not happy about that. A lot of people are saying she was a victim. She's so young. Why are they doing this to her? And they are comparing the two cases to the other young lady, Centoya. All right. And this reading is gonna be controversial for some of you, and I may have to turn off my comment section because I'm going to keep it real with you regarding this girl. In the past few days, I have been meditating, focusing on getting prepared for this reading, and the messages and what I've been getting intuitively about the whole situation isn't great. And it's not all about this girl being a victim. And I'm just being honest, okay? I really need you guys to come into this reading with an open mind. I want you to truly set aside all the other mess, because the spirit world, your angels, ancestors, they don't look at all of that. They don't look at race. We look at race. We look at that stuff when, they're not biased. We as humans, we are biased, but the spirit world they're not like that. They're going to give you to you the way it really is. And they're not going to look at it because she's black. It's not going to look at it because he's white. They're not going to look at it racially at all. They're going to give it to us how it is. And for me, when I do readings on someone, I get to the soul of the person. I get to the deep-rooted stuff, what you don't see, what this person's mind was like, what spirits were around them, good, bad, whatever. What was their true intention? That's all I want to know. What was her true intention? Was this a malicious act? And to be honest, you guys, when I'm getting energetically, it was a malicious act. This was premeditated. Y'all heard what I said, and we're going to see if the cards are going to confirm what I'm just telling you guys. But energetically, this was premeditated. All right, everyone, I have my handy dandy tarot deck with me. And the first thing I want to do is look into Crystal's childhood. I want to see what the tarot shows us about her family life, who she was as a child, far as we can find out about her personality, just anything about her childhood that is relevant to how she turned out and her being in a situation that she's in right now. And if you didn't know, this man that she killed found her on Backpage, I believe that's the name of the website. And if you're not familiar with that, that is a website where, it's like the dark side of the web, where you can find prostitutes, drugs, and all of that. So she was prostituting herself on Backpage. And that is how this man Randall found her. And that's how they started their relationship, or whatever you want to call it. All right. So, but first we're going to talk about her childhood. Let's see what the cards show us about Chrystul and her family. Okay, cards. All right, Spirit, show me about Chrystul, her family. Show me her family dynamic. How was life like for her growing up? How was life like for her? What was her life like? Okay, let me position this camera better than this so you guys can see the cards. All right. Okay, so these first group of cards are definitely telling us a story. Okay, so the Five of Pentacles for her, this signifies to me intuitively that her home life was just a horrible situation, and she felt the need to get away, or she felt as if she didn't belong. As you can see, the dog is barking as to warn her or to threaten her, and she's walking away with someone, and this is the boyfriend. Her living situation was very toxic at home. She didn't feel like she belonged. Her family is very poverty stricken, or they didn't live the way she felt they should be living, or she felt that they were poor. She wanted more out of life. She didn't like the living situation. She just didn't like she just didn't like the family dynamic at all. I sensed that the house was, just very negative energy, a lot of stuff going on. She just felt out of place. She just wanted to get away. And of course, and even though she wanted to get away, she wasn't really wanted. I'm not sure if that's about her mom or something, but something pushed her out, like made her have to leave, or she felt that she had to leave. Something along those lines. I'm not really sure all the backstory with her, but this card is showing like this. You can tell this is her home, but she's being threatened and pushed away. And this is her and her boyfriend, whomever she moved out with. This person rescued her or told her, okay, we're going to move forward. We're going to get you away from this environment. And I feel that this person, this guy, put a lot of hopes and dreams in her head, made her feel like, look, I know the environment at home isn't right. I know you're not happy there. I know you don't want to be there. Come with me. Come with me. We're going to figure it out together. Let's just get up and go. And this card represents that for her. So, Chrystul had a just not a good home environment, and she wanted to get the hell on out, and that's what she did with this guy. All right, and she truly didn't feel wanted, and I believe that she wasn't really wanted. All right, there, and I don't know if it was from the mom or other people in the home, but she truly was not wanted there at some point, and so she got the hint and she left. Okay, so the next card we have here is the Eight of Cups. This card signifies for her how she was feeling as far as her family and leaving her family. She felt that, I just gotta go. I can't take this anymore. I can't take this emotional or physical abuse, whatever that was going on in her home. She needed to break free from that, even though she loved her family. I feel like she truly loved her family, but she just couldn't take it no more. And this is what the Eight of Cups represents. And she decided to move on, move forward. Even though she was young, she really truly felt like she really didn't have a choice. And she also felt that she could do better on her own, which is why the Star card has came up. This is her feeling that she has hope. Being on her own, maybe her and her boyfriend had plans and all of that. So as soon as she left home, she started going in hustle mode. Truly had hopes and dreams and felt that I can make it. I can make this money. I can live rich. I can be so much. Like, she truly had that faith in herself, which is a good thing that she felt that way. But she truly had a lot of faith in herself, and she just knew that she was going to be somebody, whether it doesn't matter, doesn't matter how she had to get it, but that she was going to be the star. She was going to be all right. She was going to be financially okay, and she was going to do that by any means necessary. She felt that her and this person here was going to make it. And I feel like this guy truly, made it seem as if like they were going to live this lavish life, or, they were going to be making money and she's not going to have anything to worry about. And, he deceived her. I feel like she was deceived in that way. I feel like when she got with this guy, it was not what she expected it to be. Okay? Now, the Page of Wands, speaking of this young man, the Page of Wands also represents him. Him truly giving her hope, making her feel like generally like we gonna be all right, like kind of finessing her. I believe he's older than her, so he kind of used her youth to his advantage. I'm not sure how old he is or how many years older he is, but I do feel like he's older than her, and he used he manipulated her. He's very confident, and this is what he did to her. He made her feel safe. He made her feel secure. Also, but as you can see, the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups represents him, her, and another person. This is what the Three of Cups represents too. More than one person in their relationship. Him being okay with it as well. When I feel that when she got with him, she didn't think that that is the life that she was going to lead. I think he persuade her more to do that. He don't want to persuade her to do the back page profile. He's the one kind of pushed her into that life. So this guy, Randall, had nothing to do with that. She was already prostituting herself before she met him. And her boyfriend having a lot to do with it. He may have even been considered her pimp. Okay? Okay, and we have the Three of Wands. Again, her being hopeful, her believing that everything that they're doing, she's going to come out on top. They're going to come out on top. Everything is going to be worth it in the end for her. So if nothing has came out about the boyfriend having anything to do with it, he definitely has a lot to do with it. He has a lot to do with her being in the sex industry. He has a lot to do with her making that back page. He was pimping her out, actually, and he didn't mind. He didn't mind her sleeping with the men because she was making money. So let me pull some more cards and see what else comes out. So let's see if we can find out, how did her boyfriend truly feel about her? This girl left her family to be with him thinking the situation was going to be better, and the situation truly wasn't. She wound up prostituting. But how did he truly feel about Chrystul? Let's see. How did he truly feel about Chrystul? I don't know his name, y'all, so y'all just gotta forgive me. How did he feel about her? Judgment. 6 of Wands. Judgment and the Devil. Judgment and the Devil. This is a karmic relationship. Her and this guy have a karmic relationship. It's very toxic. Also a strong sexual connection. Strong sexual connection. This is the prostitution, you guys. This is the prostitution. He was very controlling and manipulative. He controlled her physically, emotionally, sexually. And this is something that he feels like she's indebted to him. And the way that she can pay off that debt is sexually. Okay? They are glued together. They are glued together. They are glued together. So this relationship is just horrible. He has a lot to do with what has happened to her, including being with this man, Randall. Okay? So I'm telling y'all, is way more than what is being said. This boyfriend, they need to really look into him, really investigate him more, because he is the main reason that this girl was in prostitution. He was okay with it. He pushed it. Very, very, very strong, heavy sexual energy. And it's sad. This young lady just went from one toxic situation to another toxic situation, looking for love, looking for acceptance. As you can see, we have the 6 of Wands and we have the 9 of Pentacles. Even though he pushed her to do a lot of things, she was a willing participant, which means that she knew it was wrong, but she felt this is how she's going to live her life. For example, let's say there's a young lady who likes to hang around a lot of gang members. She know it's wrong, but she feel it's dope. You know, she feels like, hey, I'm hanging with the gang. I'm gonna get this and that. She part of it. She has that same mentality. You know, she has that same energy. She's thugged out. She's doing all these different things to belong. She feels like, you know, this is where it's at. You know, she feels like she's gonna prosper with them. She feels like this is what it is. So this is the energy that this girl Chrystul has. Even though she knows this is wrong, she kind of goes along with it. She does not reject it, which means she was down for it. Like, okay, whatever we got to do to make this money, this is what we're going to do. She saw money. 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. They had a system going. So she was a willing participant. This is what her and her boyfriend came up with together. She wasn't forced into it. She looked at it as money. Like I said, I may have to cut off the comments because a lot of people not gonna like what I'm saying. This girl was a willing participant. Her and her boyfriend, they decided to do this sex stuff. Like, she'd be the prostitute, he probably found the Johns, or you know, they had some kind of system going. But she was a willing participant, and she felt like, this is how I'm gonna make my money, this is how we gonna live good, and all of that. And it's sad, but it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. Not everybody is innocent. Not everybody is forced into some type of life of sex or drugs. Sometimes, depending on the situation, they feel like this is what all I got. Maybe that's what she felt. She probably felt that's all I have to offer. This, you know, my bodies can make me money, and you know, my man want me to do this, and that's what we're gonna do. They agreed upon this. They may have fought about a lot of things, but one thing that they agreed upon was how they made that money. How they made that money. Okay? So y'all need to not look at this as just a little girl. Sometimes some people like living on the edge, like living a dangerous lifestyle. This girl lived with her boyfriend. She wasn't held hostage. Nobody kidnapped her and forced her into the life of sex trafficking. It was just two young people being, you know, just being ignorant, and felt that, okay, we have to live by any means necessary. The energy around it is, all right, whatever I got to do to make this money, we got to live, we got to eat. That's what we're going to do. I'm seeing her, you know, sitting down on a laptop. I'm physically seeing this right now. Her sitting on a laptop. They coming up with names. They coming up, taking pictures and everything, laughing and joking and clowning about it. That's the energy. I'm not getting nothing forceful or dramatic. Just bad energy surrounding their relationship and how this girl got into this sex industry, okay? As you can see, we have the Sun card here, and there's a baby right here and the lady. And then we have the 6 of Cups, and you have children playing right here and the older couple. So they felt that they were going to grow old together, or at least she did. She thought that even though they're doing all of this, she's prostituting herself, they're out here doing all kind of stuff, that eventually it will all be worth it, and she'll have the love and family that she always wanted. And she wanted it with her boyfriend. Oh, okay, you guys. So let me pull some more cards. So I'm going to ask another question. I want to know, was the relationship with her and this man, Randall, something forced? Now, he is not innocent at all. Randall is not innocent. He's the scum of the earth, to be honest. I don't care if the man is dead or not. He sought out young girls. He had a fetish for young girls. But do I feel like he made her do anything? No. He truly did find her on the website, and she was just a willing participant. He didn't force her. He didn't rape her, like, do all that. They arranged to have sex. That's what it was. That is exactly what it was. But let me see what the cards say. What was his intentions with Chrystul? What was Randall's intention with Chrystul? Chrystul. Let's see. Alrighty, so these set of cards here, we have first the Nine of Swords. Okay, for me, this is signifying he felt sorry for her in a weird, twisted type of way. Yes, he was having sex with a minor. He had sex with multiple minors. This man was not a good man at all, by no means a good man. I'm going to point that out. But I'm focusing on Chrystul, okay? And this is what he felt about her. He kind of felt sorry for her. Besides the sex thing, he felt sorry for her in her situation. I feel like she confided in him a lot. So she painted her life as very disastrous. That's why you see the Tower card. He felt sorry for her. He hated that situation that she was in, and he offered to help her. That's why we have the Two of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. He offered to help her. He gave her hope. They formed a bond outside of just sex. So he considered her, oh my God, as someone he cared about, and also someone that he wanted to take care of or do things for. And you know what else, y'all? I feel like he offered her a way out. Like he wanted her to be his girl. Like, I'll take care of you. I'll make sure you're okay if you be with me. So I feel like he kind of liked her on a serious level, like trying to be in a relationship with her. This man, he wanted to be in a relationship with her. So they built a type of friendship, and he wanted to be with her, and he wanted her to trust him. And I feel like he let her see a lot of things as far as his finances. He wanted her to trust him. If he had stock, she knew about that. She knew about different business ventures, things of that nature. He confided in her and he tried to win her over with that. And he has, like I said, he has had sexual relations and things with other young girls. And I believe he was arrested on some child molestation or rape thing. He has issues, but he took a liking to her, to where he wanted to kind of be with her. He had this whole thing played out in his head that he was going to be with her. He felt that him showering her with gifts, showing her all this money and all these things, that he could take care of her and all of that, that it was going to change how she felt about him. I also felt like she kind of went along with it. Like, she kind of led him on, even though she didn't feel like that about him. But she liked the things that he offered her. She liked the things that he offered her. She liked the money. She liked being spoiled. She liked those things, him giving her what she wanted outside of sex. So she used him. She used him. She knew he was a creepy old man. And she didn't care. Just to be honest, she didn't really care. So you guys, after hearing all of this and seeing these cards, how much of a victim is she? All right. We still have some questions to ask. We still have some cards to pull. But how much of a victim is she? Seriously. Okay. I'm gonna pull the cards and see what other answers that we get. I want to know about the murder. And what I'm getting intuitively, what my angels and guides are showing me, you guys, this was premeditated. She went over there to kill him. I feel like it was planned with her and her boyfriend. And she went over there with the intent to get that money, to get access to his money, and to his things. That is why she went over there. Okay, so I'm gonna see if the cards show us that, but this is what I'm getting intuitively. This is what my angels and guides are telling me to tell you guys about the situation. This was premeditated, and I feel like this was set up by her and her boyfriend to get this guy. Okay, so this is why I feel like the justice system there is trying to try her, because they probably have a lot of evidence that it was premeditated, or she went there to take from him, to rob him, or something along those lines. All right, but let's see what the cards say. Why did Chrystul kill Randall? Why did Chrystul kill Randall? All right, let's see. Yo, y'all, these cards don't be playing. These cards don't play, you guys. All right, first card we see is the Emperor. This represents Randall being an authority, an older man, being in charge, having things. So this man was a very powerful man to her. He had assets that was attractive to Chrystul, okay? She looked at him as someone that was worth hitting, worth being around, because of the means, the things that he had. Okay, I don't know how many businesses he may have had, but I sense that this man was a businessman. He had a lot of things going on, even things in the background with the sex trafficking or pornography with children and all that. Yes, he did have that. He was over some really just bad things. You know, he had a lot of bad dealings going on in the background. Okay, so this represents him and those things. We have the Wheel of Fortune. She felt that he can give her those things. You know, she felt like he was her ticket. He was her ticket to life, to having a good life, to living large, or her and her boyfriend being financially okay. The Ace of Cups. She did it for love, y'all. She did it for love. And who did she love? She loved her boyfriend, you guys. Nobody's mentioning this boy. He had a whole lot to do with her decision to kill this man. She did it for love, you guys. Look, Page of Swords. This is her. This is her. She did it for love. She did it for love. This tells you her boyfriend put her up to it, or they came up with it together. So this is why she basically killed him. She felt that this is what was necessary for her to live a good life. And the Six of Pentacles. This represents Randall. And this is her. She went over there to get something from him, get money from him. That is the whole reason why she went over there, you guys. She went over there. That was her whole purpose. I feel like she may have called him, or a conversation happened to where she probably told him that she was in dire need of something. And this is why she went over there. This is why she took the Uber over there. She went over there to get money, but he didn't know that she had bigger plans for him. He probably already had money set aside for her, waiting on her, because they had arrangements for her to pick up the money. I don't feel like she went over there for sex. And I don't believe this time the situation was about sex. I believe that they became very close, and she probably called him and said that she was in dire need. And he was like, okay, well, come on over. I got you. Come on over. I have some money for you. Whatever you need, I got you. And she went over there with the intent to rob him or to get more than what he was going to offer her. So all of this was a setup between her and her boyfriend. It is sad because neither one of these people are innocent. She's not innocent. Her boyfriend isn't innocent. And definitely this old perverted man isn't innocent at all. He's not innocent at all. It's sad. And he's a horrible person. He's a horrible person, sick individual. And people like that feel like there's nothing wrong with them. No, something is wrong with you. You're seeking out young children to have sex with. They were two toxic individuals with bad intentions, both of them. He was stupid enough to tell her about all the money he probably had, all the business dealings that he had in companies or investments that he had. And she wanted to dupe the pervert. She's like, you already pervert. You want to have sex with children. You want to have sex with me. I'm going to sit up here and I'm going to con you. I'm going to butter you up. I'm going to act like I like you. And I'm going to use that you like me. And I am going to take from you. And then I'm going to kill you. That's just what it is. But for you guys, I'm going to ask that question. Did she mean to kill him, or was it an accident? I don't feel it was an accident. I don't feel like it was self-defense. But we're going to see what the cards say. All right. Did Chrystul kill Randall in self-defense? Did Chrystul kill Randall in self-defense? Did Chrystul kill Randall in self-defense? No, guys, it was not self-defense. Y'all see these cards. Look at these cards. The Empress, the Lovers. You guys, y'all see these cards? These cards do not scream self-defense. It does not scream that he tried to hurt her. No, that is not what happened, y'all. It was all about money. We got the Ace of Pentacles. We have the King of Pentacles. She saw him as her money. She used his feelings for her. And she knew that he had money. 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 Boy, I'm telling you, if the court used psychics, I'm telling you. But no, you guys. These cards do not scream self-defense. She just went over there and she used this man's feelings for her. Look at this. Look at this card too. She used his feelings for her. This is marriage. This represents marriage, a union. This man thought he was going to be with this girl. She worked him. Just like her boyfriend was manipulating her, she was manipulating that situation with the creep Randall. Okay, she used the pervert. She used him and got his money. That's all this is about. She went over there to rob him. She probably went over there and saying things that he wanted to hear, like, I love you. Yeah, we're going to be together. We're going to get married. Because look at the cards that's up here, y'all. This represents her. She was very impulsive, impatient. She went over there impatient. She wanted to hurry up and do what she needed to do. Finesse him, get that money out of him, kill him and leave. Period. Okay. Of course, she's a minor. Of course, we know this. We know this is rape and all of that. Yes. But the way she's trying to make it seem like he kind of, you know, became aggressive on her or whatever, she feared for her life. She did not fear for her life. She did not fear for her life at all. All right. So this is what I got for her far as the killing. And it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so I'm going to pull these cards up and we're going to ask about the verdict. Hopefully the cards will show us something. I can't guarantee I'm going to get an answer. Will she be convicted or not? With the cards, I feel that she may be convicted, you guys. I feel like she's going to get convicted. But let's see what the cards say. Will Chrystul be convicted for the murder of Randall? Will Chrystul Kizer be convicted for the murder of Randall? All right, let's see. World. Uh-oh. We got the Emperor in Judgment. All right, you guys. So the two cards that's really indicating something for me is the Emperor and the Judgment card. I feel like she's going to have a lot of support, a lot of people fighting on her behalf. All right. A lot of people is going to be showing love for her. That's why you see the 10 of Cups. You see the 2 of Cups. She's going to have a lot of support because, of course, a lot of people don't want to see a young girl be jailed and imprisoned for possibly defending herself or being trafficked or being a victim of sex trafficking and things of that nature. This girl doing that to him was Randall's karma. And now she has to, unfortunately, receive her karma. And that's just life. That's the circle of life. That's how the spirit world works, okay? So I hope this reading cleared up some things for you guys. They're going to still try to throw the book at her. But it's going to be a fight. She's going to have a lot of support. And I feel it's going to be a lot of celebrity support going to come out and help her, get her good lawyers. So it's not going to be a good, an easy conviction. Or it may be where she gets her jail time reduced. It's not going to be as many years like Centoya was. Like Centoya got, I think, life, and then it took them years to get her off. I think with this girl, I feel like she's not going to automatically get a long-term conviction because she's going to have a lot of support out of the gate, and they're going to use the fact that she is young and use her past and things about her life and try to justify why she did this. But yeah, that's what I feel. That's what I feel in the cards. If something changes, then hey, it changes. But right now, that's what it is. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate all my subscribers. I haven't posted in like 2 months, and I nearly gained like 500 subscribers within 2 months, and I haven't even posted a video. And I truly appreciate you guys who have subscribed to my channel and have waited patiently for a video. You guys know when I do post a video, I am going to put my heart into it, and it's going to be authentic. It's going to be real, and I'm not going to cut any corners. All right, so just know for the future I will be making videos. It's not going to be every week. I'm not going to promise that, but I will tell you content will keep coming. Also, if you follow me on IG or on Facebook, you know that I have an oracle deck that will be coming out soon, and I'm super excited. It's called the Shadow Oracle. It was created to help those who need shadow healing. If you are a reader, this deck will be wonderful to add to your spiritual practice. It's an intuitive deck, so you can just use your intuition and go with what comes to you regarding the cards. But I hope you guys support. I truly would appreciate your support. I will have it available for pre-order really, really soon. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I would love to have you in the Magic Tribe, and make sure you click the notification bell to be notified when I make my next video. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna go. I love you all, and until next video, peace and blessings.